Hello Libra, welcome to your weekly reading for September 12th to the 18th. This is for Libra Sun and Rising, and if you're new to my channel, I use traditional Celtic cross spread for your reading, but I also use astrology and my guides to bring a little bit more clarity and to get more specific with your reading. And the reason I do that is because I want it to feel more like a personal reading that you're getting as if we're here one-on-one, rather than a general spread. And as you know, astrology and tarot have gone hand in hand for centuries now. Libra, this week, I'm not gonna lie, there's some good days, there's some kind of days, right? But we really did kick it off with a pretty powerful weekend, all right? We had Mercury go retrograde. Listen, I know a lot of people cringe when Mercury goes retrograde, but it does have its benefits. If it shows up in your reading, we'll talk about it, all right? Now, secondly, we had that full moon in Pisces, okay? That came into your sixth house, okay? Sixth house rules a lot of things. I'm not going to lie. We're going to see what happens here. Again, that rules work. It rules your health, even pets, you know, if you have any pets. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. There's a lot that's going to happen this week. I'm very curious. This is the last week before we go into your sun. Before the sun goes into Libra, we're going to go into Libra season soon. So let's see what happens before we get there. All right, here we go. Now, like I said earlier, oh, by the way, my dog wouldn't get off the bed again. She likes this. Well, you know what it is. It's so hot here in Brooklyn, and the air conditioner is right there. So, sorry about that. She might actually wake up and walk all over the deck. But here we go. As I was saying earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It's what my clients prefer. If you want to book a private reading with me, you know where to find me. Secondly, Libra, I love you. Okay? That's all I have to say. I really love you. I love my Libras. You know, even the ones in my life, y'all really are so balanced, and you see things in such a diplomatic way, and you know, you're so fair-minded. I love y'all, Libras. I love y'all. Okay? And I do, if you want to, you know, you have a big month already. If you your September readings are up, if you want to go to it, and I'll put it somewhere up here in the video. Now, Libra, it looks like we are going into a place where there's honestly, like I said earlier, ups and downs this week, good days. It's some oppositions, all right? Now we're going to get through that. First, here's what I love is you did get the Six of Cups, all right? Six of Cups in your past area. It looks like you're coming from a place with a lot of security, a lot of comfort. It looks like you're coming from a place where maybe you even ran into people from the past. You know, that's not uncommon with Mercury going retrograde. That is one of the benefits, okay? When Mercury does go retrograde, sure, it impacts technology, communication, but one thing that it does is it brings a lot of things from the past, all right? Maybe projects you were working on that, you know, you somehow just couldn't, you stopped working on it, you know, fell behind, or you had too much going on. But the other thing is, like, people from your past come into your life, all right? And so this is a card of nostalgia, and this is a card where it is in your past area. So that could have happened recently, and it still may happen for a lot of Libras. Remember those moments, because there's always a reason why, all right? Especially if you're looking for a new job, if you need someone to connect to you somewhere, if you're looking for to move, if you're looking for anything, there's always people coming into your life. You never know why, but there is a reason there for it. But again, security and comfort is the main message. Now, you did get the Five of Swords in the main heart of your spread. We call this the heart of the matter. It is like the headline news. So it looks like there might be some challenges this week, Libra, and it looks like it is personal, all right? You see, this is sort of a battle, all right? Some people think that's a wall, the blue in the background here, because it looks like a gladiator stadium or like a coliseum. It's not, actually. It's the ocean. It's water, if you take a really close look, all right? So it is emotional. You can see it's very cloudy. It's really stormy. Here's the thing. The main message I'm getting is that it is for some Libras going through personal challenges. You're really fighting yourself. It's like a tug of war inside your head, okay? Now, listen, if you are going through in your physical reality, if you are going through some arguments with some people, if you are, not seeing eye to eye, maybe butting heads, listen, at the end of the day, this card, it just means choose your battles wisely. Is it worth it, all right? Is this all the exertion? All those feelings that we don't even want, right? Anger, revenge, all of that. We don't want any of that. They say that the best the best revenge is success. So listen, when I say choose your battles wisely, but also do it with self-dignity, do it with self-respect, especially if you're going through this challenging moment, all right? Because you not only want to be the better person in the situation, you want to be a better version of yourself, okay? This is I also say, like, Libra, listen, do you want to feel empowered or do you want to feel powerless, all right? Look at the man here with the swords, okay? Listen, sure, he won, but sometimes when we win situations, we don't feel good about it because we didn't play fair, all right? And now, I always make reference to Game of Thrones because everyone has pretty much seen it, most everyone, all right? Look at the way he's holding his swords, okay? That's not power, okay? That's not power. You hold a sword like Jon Snow, right? And so find that power this week. That is almost the theme of the week. You want to feel empowered, not powerless. Now, you did get the Fool also in your challenge area, though, okay? And this is a reason why a lot of it is a personal, I think that it's like a tug of war. Maybe this battle that you're having within yourself, there's something there's like this conflict, or you don't know what to do about something. Listen, you did get the Fool, which is a great card, and it's a beautiful card. It's all about innocence, okay? All about opportunity. It's all about taking that leap of faith. Now, in your challenge area, that's why I want you to sort this out first, okay? Because there is that disconnect, all right? It's almost like, we do want to take that leap of faith in life because we trust the universe. But when the Fool comes up in your challenge area, you're almost afraid to take that leap of faith, or you're looking before you leap, all right? Because you don't trust yourself and you don't trust the universe, all right? So really find that disconnect, okay? Again, I think a lot of it's going through here. Now, you did get the Hanged Man, so this is affirmation of what's happening here, because this came up in your crown. It looks like there's a lot of things that aren't or may have not been going the way that you've wanted it to, okay? Now, listen, some of it can be really small, some of it can be really big, but at the end of the day, this man here, he's being hanged, and this shows up in so many religious texts. It's very common, okay? A lot of spiritual energy attached to it, but at the end of the day, all it's saying is look at things in a new perspective, and it looks like you want to do that, all right? We need to get out of this situation. And the only way we can do that is if we surrender something that's not serving us well, all right? Something that doesn't really click anymore, okay? Now, why is he hanging upside down? It's because he wants to look at things in a new perspective. You can actually see he put himself there. He has a halo around his head. He has a smile on his face. It's a lot of enlightenment. It's going through, and it is in your crown. So you really need to find that point where you can surrender something that's not serving you well, all right? And it is part of this internal conflict, all right, in terms of moving forward. Now, it looks like it could involve money, all right? It just looks like right now you, Libra, are looking for a little bit more stability, all right? You're looking for structure. Look, I mean, the Four of Pentacles, first of all, it's all about stability, structure, order. Think about the four legs of a table, right? Now, Four of Pentacles here, clutching that pentacle tightly, all right? Doesn't want to lose that money, all right? He also has one on his head. He's standing on two pentacles. So when you stand on your pentacles, Libra, you're disconnected from Earth. You're no longer standing on Earth, okay? And so there is something happening In terms of money that's going on for or will this week, September 12th to the 18th, put your finances in order. Pay attention to it, but also if it is not money related for you, listen, pentacles are very earthbound, okay? So not only is this like wealth, but like, you know, your physical reality. Start putting things in order, okay? To bring that wealth into your life. And when I say wealth, in all parts of your life, okay? In your relationships, in your job, in, you know, family, home. This is just something that really it will help you move forward, okay? And now again, we are going through like an inflation and things are expensive, and I can't believe even here it's like 20 bucks or a plate of fries. But listen, it's okay to penny pinch right now. It's okay to penny pinch because, hey, look, what you got in your future, you got the Ace of Pentacles. So Ace brings in new opportunities, new beginnings. Ace out of the minor arcana ushers in the most new change, all right? Remember, Pentacles all about money and wealth, okay? And so that is the biggest pentacle I've seen in my life, right? And so again, wealth in all parts of your area, life too. But listen, it looks like money is coming through, all right? That is the main message. And you know, there is a lot of meaning behind this card, okay? There is a lot of meaning behind this card. But at the end of the day, it came up in your future area. You can see the archway here. You can see the golden pathway here. Listen, you're entering a good place. And yeah, there you go. It's going to bring all of that worry and stress and burden to an end. Anything that you've been going through, especially this conflict, okay? Remember, swords is the mental suit, all right? You can see the 10 swords impaling this young man, all right? Is he dead? Who knows, right? He's definitely not dancing on a table doing the dab. He's definitely not in a good place, all right? Here's the good news. 10 is the end of the suit, okay? And so with the Ace of Pentacles coming through, 10 is the end, the completion. Think of those swords as aligning chakras, okay? Look at his hand, the same hand gesture as the Hierophant, okay? A lot of wisdom there, but listen, it's almost like a rebirth, okay? So you're entering a new phase, okay? And with this new phase, you're gonna feel a lot of wealth in your life, but money's gonna be coming through as well, okay? These dark clouds, I guarantee they're clearing. That's what's happening. You see the sun coming out, and the sun is very positive. As you know, as I say in all my readings, we know it is the most powerful symbol in tarot, but also it is going to be an emotional moment, but all of that's coming to the end. Stress, worry, doubt. Even if you feel like you are backstabbed, literally, you know, he has swords in the back of him, or if you are just not seeing eye to eye with people, but listen, you're in a good place, future-wise. A lot coming through, okay? Now, Libra, let's get to your stuff. If you're new to my channel, it would be so great if you like and subscribe. I do readings every week. I do monthly readings, and I do celebrity readings. And those are actually based on your requests. So you can always drop them in the comments. And if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. Libra, you know I love you. All right? I love all my subscribers. You really make my day. Now, I am very happy with what's going on here. Like I said, this week has its ups and downs, okay? Has good days and some challenging days, but we're going to get through it. First of all, you did get the 4 of Cups, all right? And so, secretly, I mean, I feel like, listen, if I have any advice for you, this is what I want you to do, Libra, okay? After this reading, after you watch this reading, the very first thing I want you to do, and please remember this, okay? Please remember this. The first thing I want you to do is text or email someone a compliment. It can be a family member, it can be a colleague, it can be one of your best friends. If you're at Whole Foods right now watching this on your phone, if you're on the street watching this on the subway, compliment someone, you know, compliment the clerk, you love their haircut, compliment the person sitting next to you, you love their shoes. Make a compliment, all right? I mean, listen, I know it sounds weird, but just compliment someone and you make their day, and you feel good, and then they feel good, and then they have a great day, and they treat everyone well that day, and then they give a compliment to someone. Do you see the chain reaction? Do you see how the energy level, just the frequency rises? Now, the reason I'm saying that is because you did pull the 4 of Cups, where this is really low energy, all right? And it showed up in your spread. And this is a feeling of, you know, you may be a little bored with things right now. You may be not so satisfied, but at the end of the day, it's not, it's just saying you need to be a little bit more grateful for the things in your life and just be aware of the great things in your life, okay? You can see he has 3 full cups in front of him, okay? The universe is giving him an extra cup. He can see it. It's eye level. He can definitely see it, all right? But sitting there, arms crossed, crossing off his heart, okay? So it's all about gratitude, and it comes down to the laws of attraction, okay? Remember, we want to vibrate at a really high frequency, not at this frequency, okay? Now, it also, you did get the 7 of Cups, all right? So it looks like there are going to be some things coming through for you, Libra. A lot of things, okay? Now, here's the thing. I call this card the card of illusion and delusion. Now, you can see that their universe is granting him 7 different items here, and they're not all great if you take a good look, okay? You can see a snake coming out of one, a dragon coming out of one. They're all different things. You see beauty in one. I mean, here's the thing. One, you could have a lot of things coming toward you. Just be very, very clear about what you want, okay? What you want, all right? You are going to have options, all right? Second thing, with Mercury going into retrograde in your sign, actually, be very careful, okay? Read the fine print. All right, if you do get that job offer, read the fine print, okay? If you're looking at apartments, read the fine print. That's all I have to say. Mercury retrograde, all right? A lot of communication there can be some miscommunication during this time. So please, 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 read the fine print, but ultimately just know what you want, all right? Know what you want, all right? We are going to you also got the moon. All right, you got the moon. Now, this is a place where it falls into part of your spread where it's almost like what you we call it like the hopes and fears. Okay, the moon. Listen, the moon is almost it comes after the star, and it comes before the sun. Okay, now it's almost like there is this hope to overcome unresolved fears, to be a little bit more intuitive, to really trust yourself, okay? But also that fear of having this emotional journey that could be very impactful on your life. But I want you to understand, you can, and I point this out all the time, listen, that is the crayfish. That is you coming out of the subconscious. Let's get out of our head a little bit, okay? Let's get out of our head, trust our intuition. The moon, remember, intuition. But secondly, you can see the dog and the wolf here, all right? They're here for a reason. They represent evolution. We need to go through these emotional moments to evolve, okay? To be in a better place, to be balanced, all right? And so, speaking of balance, your final outcome, you did get temperance, okay? That's great. I love it, okay? We all love temperance, all right? Formerly known as the alchemist, okay? Because temperance, it's what does the word come from? It literally means moderation, all right? So patience, moderation, balance. The Latin word temperare, meant to mix, and that's why I brought up the alchemist earlier, because the alchemist, I'm going to give you a modern interpretation here. Think of a bartender, all right? When you go to a bar, you order, let's say, like, I don't know, a Manhattan, all right? The bartender's not going to just throw a bunch of liquids into the drink, right? Perfect little amounts to make that perfect outcome, okay? So now, final outcome, it looks like you're going to spend some time thinking about what you need in your life and what you don't need in your life to find that balance, all right? So I want you to do that this week too. What do you need more of? Do you need more love? Do you need more, spending time with friends and family? Do you need less, headache? Or do you need, you know what I mean? Like, find that balance. Think about what you need more of and less of to find that balance in your life. But you will be fine, okay? We love this archangel, all right? And you can see the sun in the background. It is in the form of a crown. So, Libra, this is going to be an interesting week for you, but it's also going to be an empowering, I can't say that word, empowering week for you, Libra. So I'm very happy for you. Listen, you have a lot to look forward to. Just remember, opportunities that may come through, just read the fine print. be very intuitive at this point. All right? I totally believe in you, Libra. I hope you have a great week. Again, like and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much. Okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.